Good evening. I'm Chanel, Vehicle Title Expert. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and thank you in advance for subscribing. So, guys, I really want y'all to understand the importance of recording your odometer reading correctly on the title or supporting title documentation. It's very serious business. Unfortunately, I see people who don't realize it until it's too late. Maybe they get rejected at the DMV. Maybe there's a discrepancy on a Carfax report, or maybe there's a discrepancy with their service records and the odometer reading that has occurred over the years. So it is very serious, and I'm going to cover three key points I want you guys to really observe during this segment. The first thing is please stop guesstimating your odometer reading. If you are not by the vehicle, if the vehicle is not accessible at the moment where you can go out and see what the odometer reading is, please stop and not complete the title or transfer that title over until you are able to do so. You don't want to just, throw a random number and out there and put it on the title because it can impact you down the road. It can impact the buyer, the person that's buying the vehicle from you. It can also impact the value of the vehicle because anytime there is an odometer discrepancy present, when there's an odometer discrepancy present, it will impact the value of your vehicle. So you want to be careful when it comes to that. Okay, so do not guesstimate the odometer reading of that vehicle. And if you're going to the DMV and the clerk is asking you for the odometer reading, because maybe you didn't put it on the paperwork or the title, don't pull numbers out of the hat. If you're not sure, then you may just have to, step away and come back another time. You should, rather be safe than to be sorry. So don't guesstimate when it comes to the reading. Number two, when you're buying from a dealer or private party, before you sign on the dotted line, make sure you have reviewed the odometer reading of the vehicle yourself. Okay, look at what the actual odometer reading is on the vehicle and look at what the dealer or the individual put on the title or supporting title documentation. In the event you see a mistake or discrepancy, you have the right to bring it up to that dealer or to the individual. Even if the odometer reading is off by a couple digits, it doesn't matter. You have that right to still bring it up to them. And that person, the dealer or the individual at hand, they are obligated to go and get that title corrected. If that title is in their name, they can go and get a duplicate title and they can start over and, provide the correct mileage on that title and you'll be good. Okay. So be very careful before you sign on that line. And lastly, when you are going to the DMV and if the DMV clerk processes your title, and issue you a title over the window or the counter, be sure that you check your odometer reading before you walk away. Okay. In the event you see a mistake on that title from the DMV, bring it up to the clerk's attention and they can correct that odometer reading right there on the spot. Okay. You don't want to wait, weeks or months or sometimes years down the road later on to see that a mistake has occurred because it will be much harder to correct, later on. So be sure to, go behind that DMV clerk to review that title. Okay. If you have any questions or you need more guidance or you want to share your experience about odometer discrepancies or mistakes, feel free to drop me a line below or visit me at wisdomandauthority.com. Thank you for tuning in. Please click, share, and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon.